Hello there, Alder here, and today I'm going to talk about another Star Wars theory. Star Wars! This one, I actually didn't know about until a commenter on my last video, the Jar Jar Binks theory, brought it up to me and said that he would like to see me debunk it. And after being introduced to it, I'm pretty happy to debunk it. Let's dive right into this theory and see if we can tear it apart, because that's what I enjoy doing. Did Padme die of a broken heart? There's something you've missed. Is there, though? I find it odd that one of the most pivotal and mysterious moments of the Star Wars saga is discussed infrequently, and when it is, the case is closed. Sometime between 2005 and now, the greater part of people who have watched this movie have all come to the same conclusion. And all that is debated is if they like the course of events or not. Of course, I'm talking about the end of Revenge of the Sith, one of my all-time favorite films. What? One of my Really? Like for realsies? Like, I know it's considered to be the best of the prequels, but wow. You have low standards. I haven't been counting, but I've seen this movie 500 times, and I'm still finding new things to consider. The final hour of this movie is densely packed with information, but it doesn't hold your hand where a lesser film would. Where a lesser film would have wrapped things up with an expositive voiceover. Revenge of the Sith demands that the viewer watches how things unfold, and then asks the viewer to put the pieces together themselves. Unfortunately, not everyone has put them together the proper way, and that leads to a lot of different conclusions regarding the anticlimax of the movie, and anticlimax it is. I'm talking about Padme's death, the cause of which has been said by many to be a broken heart. Yuck. Nope. That's childish. I'm here to tell you this theory does not hold up. Sorry, I know what he means, but I'm here to tell you that this theory does not hold up. That sentence alone. Oh my god. If I was into quote mining, but I'm not. And I'm going to show you why. Listen to my case, consider the evidence, rewatch the movie, and rethink the flawed broken heart theory. Now, I actually do agree that the broken heart theory is a little bit silly. 1. The term broken heart is not a droid's diagnosis. The only time anyone mentions anything about a broken heart when Padme is pleading to Anakin to stop being off the wall crazy. It's obvious. It's an obvious reaction to what she's hearing. He has admitted to turning against the Jedi and to killing children. Does he? I don't think he actually says anything. I've killed children. No, he doesn't. No. And killing children, siding with Palpatine, and even plotting to overthrow him. Of course, she would be brokenhearted, but it didn't kill her. Would that news kill you? Nope. It didn't kill her. Move along. Well, no, duh, didn't kill her. We see her later on. But evidence has actually shown, in real life, that a person's emotional stability does affect their physical health. If somebody's extremely depressed, something like a common cold can kill someone. There's a reason why when couples that have been together for years, for 50 years or so, or even longer, when one of them dies, soon after the other one goes. And that sounds really harsh, but it's true, and it's because their mental health, their physical health have become entangled in this other person, and without it, their body doesn't understand how to react. It doesn't understand how to cope. I could probably put this in at the end, but whatever. It wasn't Anakin's force choke either. Is it either or either? I guess it doesn't matter. In a truly despicable move, Anakin physically hurts his pregnant wife because he thinks she has sided with Obi-Wan to kill him. He uses the dark side to choke her. After a few very intense seconds, he lets go. She collapses to the ground. The film makes great effort to show you that she is clearly alive. Yeah, so what's the point of bringing it up? Like, it doesn't help your position, it doesn't hurt your position, but there's no point to bringing that up. The film clearly shows that she's alive, that it didn't kill her, so what's the point? Unless, of course, the film was showing that she wasn't quite dead yet, but he had still crushed her larynx or something like that. But the film says that's wrong anyway, so whatever. First, we can see her chest. Why even talk about this? What point does it do? It doesn't matter. It doesn't help or hurt your position. Anyone that's seen the movie can tell you that Anakin didn't physically murder her. First, we can see her chest move up and down. She is unconscious on the ground. Second, Obi-Wan discreetly, it shows a close-up of him checking her pulse to see if she's living before the duel. Third, she talks to Obi-Wan once he is back aboard the ship following the duel with Anakin. Anakin did not kill her by cutting off her air supply for those moments. Such a consequence is completely plausible. Not saying it is, but the film makes sure to let you know many times that this did not contribute to her death. Then why even bring it up? You go out of the way just to tell us what actually happens in the film. What's the point? Why even tell us? Why tell us? Droids don't know squat about the Force.
Skippy the Jedi droid!
Don't even, okay. After arriving at Polis Massa, Padme is immediately taken to a medical ward. She is directly cared for by medical droids, with organic, Polis Massan supervising the effort. Yes, they are organic, and they look weird. Like, they look cool, but they look weird. Super CG'd. This whole movie is... Let's get one thing straight for all time. Droids cannot feel the Force. That's debatable. Droids cannot interact with the Force. That's debatable. Droids do not understand anything about the Force unless it is program data provided by organics. Probably true. Clearly, what is going on with Padme in this scene has to do with the Force, because Star Wars, because Star Wars? Oh, God. Okay, let me read that again. Clearly, what is going on with Padme in this scene has to do with the Force, because Star Wars. Okay. When the stormtroopers go into the Tantive 4 and shoot all of those rebel scum, all of them die from those laser shots? Fucking the Force, because Star Wars. Force only kills everything. Oh my God. With that in mind, let's review the exact words the droid said to Obi-Wan. Medically, she's completely healthy. For reasons we can't explain, we're losing her. She's dying. We don't know why. She's lost the will to live. We need to operate quickly if we are to save the babies. I don't know why, but here, like, I rewatched this entire scene. I rewatched the entire movie to prepare for this, but hearing that droid say, we need to operate quickly to save the babies.
We need to operate quickly if we are to save the babies.
Just the word babies coming out of that fucking droid's mouth. For reasons we can't explain, we're losing her. The reason is the Force. Actually, okay. We don't know why. She's lost the will to live. As if her connection to the living Force was severed! Of course the droid would not be able to pick this up. Well, no. For reasons we can't explain, we're losing her does not necessarily mean the Force. This is, again, something that we see in medical sciences all over. And I hate to go out the Star Wars universe to do this, but I have to actually go outside the Star Wars universe to do this for medical speaking purposes. Because we know nothing about the Star Wars medical universe other than back to cures all wounds. It could also be something that is actually known as broken heart syndrome. Now, I found this on, hilariously enough, mayoclinic.org. Mayo. Oh, it's a clinic where they solve everything with mayonnaise. But here's the definition. Broken heart syndrome is a temporary heart condition that often brought on by stressful situation, such as the death of a loved one. People with broken heart syndrome may have sudden chest pain or think they're having a heart attack. In broken heart syndrome, there's a temporary disruption of the heart's normal pumping function, while the remainder of the heart functions normally or even with forceful contractions. Broken heart syndrome may be caused by the heart's reaction to a surge of stress hormones. The condition may also be called taco salad, tacosubo cardiomyopathy, apical ballooning syndrome, or stress cardiomyopathy by doctors. The symptoms of broken heart syndrome are treatable, and the condition usually reverses on its own in about a week. So, what I'm getting at here is, with this definition, with this simple definition, it's safe to say that the strain on the heart is severe. Guess what else is super severe? Childbirth. Super painful. She's lost the will to live, as if her connection to the living force was severed. Of course, the droids would not be able to pick this up. You would think that the two Jedi Masters might be able to pick it up. You know, Obi-Wan, or the 900-year-old green little thing standing right next to him, who was able to sense all over the galaxy a buttload of Jedi dying. You think that he might be able to pick up when somebody is cutting off the connection to the Force. Which, by the way, why would having the Force being cut off from you kill you? I mean, there are creatures that live without the Force. No heartbreak here. Look at her face. Does this look like a person who does not want to live? She struggled to keep conscious and talk until the very bitter end. She does not want to go. Her will to live is strong. No! Look at that picture. She's in pain because she's giving birth to fucking babies. Babies! That shit hurts! I wouldn't know personally, because I've never done it, but I've heard a lot of stories. But it's obvious she's in extreme pain because of babies. Babies. So why does it seem like the living force is being ripped away from her, stealing her life force in a vampiric manner? That sounds like a power one would have if they were able to cheat death. Wait, I've heard that phrase before. Babies! Hey guys, thanks very much for watching part 1 of what should be a 3 and or 4-part episodic adventure of debunking this guy's theory on how Padme died. If you liked it, please click the like button down below. If you really liked it, maybe you'll want to click the subscribe button and see the next episodes that are coming out. Get them straight to your YouTube channel. But maybe you think I got a couple things wrong or didn't elaborate enough. Please let me know down in the comments below and I will be happy to address the problem. I always read the comments when somebody takes the time to put them on my videos. So I will see you guys in the next video. And always remember, even monsters love Star Wars, but only the monstrous prefer the prequels.